Gabriel García Márquez's 100 Years of Solitude is a landmark in literature, renowned for its innovative use of magical realism and its deep engagement with themes of history, solitude, and human nature. Published in 1967, this novel is not only a cornerstone of Latin American literature but also a seminal work that has influenced global literary traditions. The novel chronicles the rise and fall of the Buendía family in the fictional town of Macondo, weaving together elements of the fantastic with a vivid portrayal of human experience. This analysis will explore the novel's themes, characters, narrative techniques, and symbolic elements, illuminating its complex structure and enduring significance. One of the defining features of 100 Years of Solitude is its use of magical realism, a literary style that blends the extraordinary with the mundane. Garcia Marquez employs this technique to challenge conventional boundaries between reality and fantasy. In Macondo, the supernatural is woven seamlessly into everyday life. Magical events are depicted with a sense of normalcy. For example, characters experience phenomena such as a rain of yellow flowers and a girl who ascends to the sky while ironing. These elements are not treated as anomalies but are accepted as part of the world's natural order. The use of magical realism in the novel serves multiple purposes. It allows Garcia Marquez to critique historical and social realities by presenting them in an exaggerated, almost surreal manner. This approach reveals the absurdities and injustices of the human condition, while also emphasizing the richness and complexity of Latin American culture. The blending of magic and reality also reflects the fluidity of time and memory in the novel, reinforcing the cyclical nature of history. The theme of solitude is pervasive throughout the novel, influencing both individual characters and the broader narrative. José Arcadio Buendía, the patriarch of the Buendía family, embodies the theme of solitude through his obsessive quest for knowledge and his subsequent descent into madness. His isolation from reality and his family symbolize a broader existential solitude that affects all members of the Buendía family. Each character grapples with their own form of isolation, whether through personal despair or societal alienation. Solitude also extends to the town of Macondo, which initially appears as a utopian enclave but gradually succumbs to isolation and decay. The town's physical and social decline mirrors the disintegration of the Buendía family, highlighting the novel's exploration of solitude as both a personal and collective experience. Garcia Marquez's treatment of time is central to the novel's structure and themes. The cyclical nature of time in 100 Years of Solitude reflects the repetitive patterns of history and human behavior. Events and patterns recur across generations, creating a sense of inevitability and fatalism. This cyclical time contrasts with linear historical narratives, suggesting that history is a continuous loop rather than a sequence of discrete events. The novel's narrative structure reflects this cyclical view of time. Garcia Marquez intertwines past, present, and future, often blending them in ways that challenge conventional temporal boundaries. This approach underscores the idea that history and memory are inextricably linked, with the past constantly influencing the present and shaping the future. 100 Years of Solitude offers a critique of Latin American political and social conditions through the allegorical depiction of Macondo. The town's experiences with colonialism, foreign intervention, and revolutionary movements mirror the historical realities of Latin America. The arrival of gypsies, the exploitation by banana companies, and the subsequent revolution in Macondo serve as allegories for broader historical and political dynamics. Garcia Marquez's portrayal of these events critiques the impact of external forces on Latin American societies and highlights the internal conflicts and contradictions that shape the development. The novel's depiction of political upheaval and social decay reflects a skepticism about the effectiveness of revolutionary ideals and the challenges of achieving true social justice. José Arcadio Buendía, the founder of Macondo, is a complex character whose obsessive pursuits and eventual madness embody the novel's themes of solitude and the search for meaning. His initial vision of creating a utopian society is undermined by his growing isolation and detachment from reality. His obsession with alchemy and scientific discovery ultimately leads to his downfall, illustrating the dangers of unchecked ambition and the impact of solitude on the human psyche. José Arcadio's character also reflects the broader theme of cyclical history, as his experiences and mistakes are repeated by subsequent generations. His tragic fate serves as a warning about the consequences of failing to reconcile personal desires with the realities of the world. Ursula Agaron, José Arcadio's wife, is a symbol of resilience and practicality. Unlike her husband, Ursula is grounded and pragmatic, striving to maintain stability within the Buendía family and Macondo. Her character contrasts with José Arcadio's idealism, representing a more realistic approach to life and family. Ursula's long life and her efforts to navigate the challenges of Macondo reflect the novel's exploration of endurance and survival in the face of adversity. Her role as a stabilizing force within the family underscores the theme of resilience amid the chaos of history and personal struggle. Aureliano Buendía, the son of José Arcadio and Ursula, represents the novel's exploration of political idealism and disillusionment. As a revolutionary leader, Aureliano initially seeks to bring about social change but becomes increasingly disillusioned with the futility of his efforts. His transformation from an idealistic young man to a disenchanted veteran reflects the broader disillusionment with revolutionary movements and the challenges of achieving meaningful change. Aureliano's solitude and introspection in his later years highlight the personal costs of political engagement and the difficulty of reconciling individual ideals with the complexities of reality. The narrative structure of 100 Years of Solitude is nonlinear and fragmented, reflecting the cyclical nature of time and the interconnectedness of past, present, and future. Garcia Marquez's use of an omniscient narrator allows for a fluid and multifaceted portrayal of events, often shifting perspectives and blending temporal layers. The novel's structure challenges conventional narrative forms, creating a sense of timelessness and continuity. By interweaving different time periods and viewpoints, Garcia Marquez emphasizes the recurring patterns and themes that shape the Buendía family's experiences. This narrative approach reinforces the novel's exploration of cyclical history and the interconnectedness of individual and collective destinies. The town of Macondo serves as a symbol of both an idealized utopia and a site of decline and decay. Initially envisioned as a paradise, Macondo's transformation reflects the broader themes of the novel, including the cyclical nature of history and the impact of external forces on society. The town's development and eventual downfall mirror the rise and fall of the Buendía family, highlighting the interconnectedness of individual and collective fates. Macondo's physical and social changes symbolize the broader historical and political dynamics of Latin America, illustrating the impact of colonialism, foreign intervention, and revolutionary movements on the region's development. The Buendía family represents a microcosm of human experience and history. Their individual stories and collective fate reflect the novel's themes of solitude, cyclical time, and political critique. Each member of the family grapples with their own struggles and failures, contributing to the overall narrative of decline and disintegration. The family's experiences and mistakes are repeated across generations, underscoring the cyclical nature of history and the inescapability of past errors. The Buendía family's story serves as a reflection of broader societal and historical dynamics, illustrating the interconnectedness of personal and collective destinies. 100 Years of Solitude is a richly textured novel that offers profound insights into the nature of solitude, history, and human experience. Through its innovative use of magical realism, cyclical narrative structure, and complex characters, Garcia Marquez creates a work that resonates with themes of solitude, memory, and political critique. The novel's exploration of Latin American history and social conditions, combined with its unique narrative techniques, establishes it as a timeless masterpiece with enduring relevance. Garcia Marquez's masterful blending of the fantastical and the real continues to captivate readers and inspire new interpretations, solidifying the novel's place as a cornerstone of world literature.